if you pick up anything from EJ's Gym, is love yourself. Trust that inner voice inside of you. Remember, this is a guide to elevate your mindset, meaning I'm trying to change the way that you think for you.
Gotta go get it. Just stick to the script. Tell it like it is. Bow my head every night with the ones in my house. If it all fails, we gon' have to figure it out. For ourselves, you know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not the only one holding it down. I hope not, oh nah. I refuse to believe it. Be proud of what you got and be cautious when conceited.
Boom. We're here, baby. All right. Just responding to something. What I'm responding to is I saw something, read something up, and I've just kind of always researched just people, what's going on in society, moods, behaviors, and I ran across something that said, why are women so unhappy? Why are people unhappy in general? I guess you're unhappy. I don't want to say I guess, because you're just not keeping it real with yourself, or just cannot, I don't want to say accept reality, because reality, a lot of things that we call reality are false. Why I say that false? Because people are not keeping it real with themselves. People are not keeping it real with each other. So in a sense, you have these fake relationships, you have these unauthentic friendships, or whatever you want to call them, and people are unhappy. You know, people are unhappy with their career choices. People are unhappy with, I guess you can say, school, and the students, the kids that get out of college, because I went through that process of just really trying to find yourself and understanding what you're good at, or just this whole system. You know, people are unhappy with whatever is their financial situation, their relationships, like I said, the career, are a lot of things that people really struggle with. And they struggle with because they're not keeping it real with themselves. Relationships, one. I don't know how much I want to go into that. When it comes to relationships and women, it's something that I guess, honestly, I would rather just create a video just for the guys. Because I guess I understand women, and I understand female nature, and it's some things that I just need to talk to the guys about, that I can save that. But I understand how women work, so I can understand why they're unhappy as well. But it all stems to keeping it real with yourself. You know, are you following society's program, or you're following your heart? You know, it sounds so cliche, but dude, ladies, it is so true. When you follow your heart, just like the whole world opens up to you. And the biggest thing is learning how to not be non-judgmental, but accepting how you feel. Like, if you feel sad, happy, it's okay. Like I mentioned in my other videos, like your personal navigation system, nobody's perfect. You have certain feelings and emotions. It's just understanding why you feel the way that you feel and learning from it, and then just moving forward. And the biggest thing I realized too is not holding on to the past, because that can keep you in a hole, that can keep you upset, unhappy, or whatever the case may be. So let the past go. Use it as a reference, but stay present. Stay in the present moment. You can project and think about, okay, this is what I want, for my future, but stay present. Stay present, stay in the moment, pay attention to what's going on. That's the quickest way to be unhappy, is by not being present, and you want to be present. All right. And I'm gonna preach this. This might be in every video that I make, is love yourself and trust yourself. If you pick up anything from EJ's Gym, is love yourself. Trust that inner voice inside of you. Remember, this is a guide to elevate your mindset, meaning I'm trying to change the way that you think for you, right? Not for me, not for society. Well, it is for the greater good. Society's greater good. For you to find yourself and for you to trust yourself. Because that's big, because you can find yourself but not trust yourself, meaning that you second guess decisions that you make instead of going forward. If you really want to do something in life, like if you're unhappy, scrap everything and start over. It's okay. It's like playing a video game, right? And life is the ultimate video game, right? Because just say, for instance, you're playing, I don't know, I can take it back to Mario. And you're level 1, world 1, whatever. You know how to get to the end. You know how to get to, just say, level 8. You did it before. It might take you a few times, but starting over, it's okay. Starting over, it's okay. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, and I know it might be challenging because kids are involved, but listen here. If you don't keep it real with yourself, your relationship with your kids are not going to be good. The relationship with mother and father in the house and then being upset is not going to help the kids. You know what I mean? You model what you want your kids, the way you want your kids to behave. And the whole thing is, you pass down that unhappy gene. Like if you wasn't happy in your marriage and you stuck with it for the kids, then they're going to likely repeat the cycle. Marry somebody that makes them unhappy. Why? Listen to me. Forget what society is telling you to do. Trust your heart. If you know what you're doing is not wrong and you're not hurting anybody and you're upfront and honest with your intentions as far as relationships goes, you're okay. Let the other person deal with it. But just be upfront and honest. Upfront. Because when you're upfront, then you put everything out on the table. Then it's up to that person to decide, like, okay, I want to be with this person. I want to hang out with this person. Or I want to marry this person. But let your intentions be known. Don't just stick around just because of the kids or a certain situation. If it's not right and you know it's not right, leave it. And I say the same thing when it comes to careers. You can sit there at a job every day and just be unhappy or feel overworked or whatever the case may be, or you just feel like it's something more to you. Go find out what that is. Go find out what that more is. And so that's career, that's relationships, and self. Because you have to have a relationship with yourself. Trust it. Trust that voice. Listen to the GPS. All right, Jim, out.